Welcome back to SunnyTalk English. Hi everyone, I am Mia.
And I am Max. Mia, please don't talk to me right now. I am so tired. My shoulders broke down.
What happened? Max, you collapsed into the chair the moment you walked into the studio. Did you go to a crazy party last night, or did you help someone move?
A party? I wished it was a party. Yesterday afternoon, I went to the post office. It really took away all my energy for this week.
Oh my God, the post office. How tired could you be at a post office? Didn't you just mail a letter or get a stamp?
Mail a letter? No, Mia. I didn't mail a letter. I carried a huge, heavy cardboard box. Under the hot sun, I walked for 2 blocks with it. My arms hurt, and the edge of the box hit my stomach all the time, but I held it very tight.
Wow, such a big cardboard box. Who did you send it to?
It was my old friend's birthday in Texas. I wanted to send him some taste of our hometown.
What did you pack inside to make you so tired?
Inside, there was a small wooden birdhouse I made it myself, and a big country smoked ham with plastic wrap, 2 jars of cranberry jam from my mom, and 4 cans of local root beer. Everything went into the box.
Oh, country smoked ham with root beer. That is a real Southern feast. But with wood, glass jars, and those cans of soda. How heavy was that package?
It was like lead. When I walked into the post office, 4 or 5 people lined up in front of me.
Oh no, you needed to hold on for a little longer until your turn.
Yes, I had to hold the box with my stomach. My fingers almost turned purple because of the weight.
But you could put it on the floor. That would be much easier.
It became my turn before I put it down. I took a deep breath and faced that flat gray metal scale behind the counter. One bang, I put the box on it.
Oh my God, did you break the scale? What was the look on the worker's face?
That chubby worker raised his eyebrows. He watched the weight go up and up on the screen. Then he laughed and said, "Wow, young man, did you pack a whole pig into this box?"
Packed a whole pig inside. How heavy was it in the end? Did the worker just pack it and enter it into the system?
It was a full 35 pounds. I was ready to take out my wallet, but the chubby worker shook his head. He poked my old box with his finger and said, "Oh, young man, this old box is too thin. Things are making noises inside. If you mail it to Texas like this, it will break apart on the way."
Oh dear, post office workers are always so strict. He could at least help you out, like using some tape or something.
Forget about it, Mia. This is a U.S. post office. He pointed to a whole row of shelves next to me and said, "We sell all kinds of new boxes and bubble wrap here, but we do not provide packing services. You must go to the self-service table over there and repack it yourself." I almost cried.
Oh no, Max. You were already so tired, but now you had to pack it all over again.
Yes, I had to hold on and took the things out one by one. I put them on the self-service table to repack.
Great job, Max. In the U.S., most post offices sell boxes and bubble wrap, but they almost never help you pack because of efficiency and liability risks.
But that worker was actually quite nice. He shouted at me across the counter and gave me some useful tips. He said fragile items like glass jam jars must be wrapped with 2 layers of bubble wrap first, then put into a small box and sealed tight with tape. Otherwise, if it broke on the way, the sticky liquid would ruin everything.
Exactly. Glass is too fragile. What about that big country smoked ham? That thing was not fragile, but it was still a lot of trouble, right?
Right. He said food and liquids like hams and sodas must be sealed in separate plastic bags. Double bags were better. Otherwise, under the hot Texas weather, if the ham leaked oil or the soda leaked out on the bumpy road, it would wet my wooden birdhouse and the whole box. The post office would reject it and just throw it away.
Wow, that sounded so professional. How did you put all those strange, heavy, and fragile things into your new big box?
I sat at the packing table and felt like a professional packer. I followed his logic strictly. The heaviest and hardest thing, that small wooden birdhouse, must be placed at the very bottom as the base.
Smart move. Heavy items go at the bottom. What about the jam and soda?
Those jam jars and sodas were wrapped in bubble wrap, but they were put inside small boxes first. I stuffed them tightly into the middle of the box. Then, I put the wrapped ham on top of them. Finally, I laid a layer of light packing paper. This kind of paper could never be flattened to fill the space. Then, I sealed the whole box, tight with tape.
All right, Max. It sounds like you learned a new skill, now a professional packing trick. Did the worker approve it?
I carried the new big box back to the counter and put it down heavily. He patted the box. This time, the box made a solid, heavy thuddy-thud sound. He finally smiled with satisfaction, nodded, and said, "Good job, young man. Now it perfectly finished the qualified big pig packing."
Haha, that worker was so funny.
Then, he looked at the computer screen and asked me smoothly, "How do you want to ship it? We have the fastest priority mail express service. It can arrive in Texas tomorrow morning."
Wow, tomorrow morning. That is great. The ham will still be very fresh. Did you choose this one?
No, at first I thought it was nice, but after he printed the slip and showed me the price for express, I rubbed my eyes. $185. Oh my God, the shipping fee for one ham could buy 3 new hams.
Well, $185 is indeed a bit expensive. After all, it is just a ham, not some urgent medicine. Did you talk to him to change for another choice?
Yes, I said to him. My friend's birthday is next week, so it doesn't need to arrive tomorrow. Is there a more common and cheaper option?
What did the clerk say?
The clerk was very easy to talk to. He said right away, "No problem. We will put you on regular priority mail. It takes 2 to 3 days, and it is only $25. I nodded immediately and said, "Deal. This is great."
$25. That makes sense. 2 or 3 days to Texas is just perfect. So, did you need to go to the small table next to me to fill out the shipping label?
Yes, he handed me a standard shipping label with a sticky back. I walked to the self-service table nearby, picked up a pen and started filling it out. I saw "from" on the top left and "to" on the bottom right. These 2 positions must never be reversed, or the package would be sent directly back to my house.
That would become a local delivery for $25. Was it easy to write the address? Anything special to watch out for?
The worker specially reminded me, when handwriting a shipping label in the US, it is best to use all capital letters and use a big font.
Right, so the machine scanner and the carrier won't make mistakes. You need to write your friend's name, house number, and street name very clearly, stroke by stroke.
Yes, I followed the standard US address order strictly. Name first, then street and house number, then city and state. Finally, the most important 5-digit zip code. I checked it carefully after writing. If even one number in the zip code was wrong, this package might be sent to another state.
Haha, the zip code is like the navigation system for packages. If it is filled wrong, your package will get further and further away from the destination. So always double-check to make sure there are no mistakes.
I was about to finish and get ready to sign my name when suddenly I noticed a small blank box at the bottom of the address section. It said, P.O. Box. I froze and stopped.
Oh, what was wrong?
My friend lives in a big house with a lawn. There is a very big mailbox right in front of his house. Did he really need this P.O. box?
Oh, P.O. box. Many people misunderstand this. It does not refer to someone's private mailbox, but a post office box. Only people who rent a small metal locker inside a post office will have this unique number.
Right, I wasn't sure, so I went back to the counter, pointed to that box, and asked the worker in plain words. He explained patiently, if he has a specific street address, you can just leave this box blank and don't worry about it at all. I felt relieved and handed the completed form to him.
That worker looked really helpful, and he explained it very clearly. After handing in the form, you could just pay and get the receipt, right?
Almost, but before paying, he asked me one last question. Do you want to buy tracking for this package?
Tracking. That is very important, especially since you are sending a handmade wood carving, and your mom's jam, those are unique.
Yes. Although I knew about this service, I had never bought it before. I asked him what it was for. He smiled and told me for just an extra $2, there would be a tracking number on the receipt. I would just need to search for it on my phone, and I could see which state this country ham is in today and which truck it will be on tomorrow.
Wow, $2 for a real-time package map. That is an absolute steal. You don't have to worry about your ham getting lost on the road every day.
I thought so too. I said right away, $2, no problem, add it in. Then, he slapped the printed sticky postage label onto my big box and pushed it onto the black rubber conveyor belt behind the counter.
Congratulations, Max. Your country ham has finally started its journey to Texas.
Yeah, but I am a bit obsessive-compulsive now. Since yesterday afternoon, I check my phone every 1 or 2 hours and enter the tracking code to see which state those 4 cans of root beer and the ham are in now.
Max, you are being too dramatic. Don't worry, it will safely arrive at your friend's door in 2 or 3 days.
Oh, that is great. I really hope it reaches my friend smoothly.
Don't worry, as long as the information is correct, it will be fine. That is all for today's show. Thank you so much for listening to today's SunnyTalk English.
Wish everyone's packages arrive safely. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Haha, see you next time. Bye-bye.